times them were. The people were all so much friendlier. Oh, and how we feasted. And courted the fair maidens as well. There was work, of course, sharpening our minds. Making us strong. But mainly, I remember it as a happy time. Oh yes, and then there were the neighbors.
Happy anniversary to Stronghold Warlords.
How's it? So I have been wanting to do a Stronghold Definitive Edition Let's Play for ages now. I have now finally come around to doing it. We will be doing the main campaign, which has the wonderful storyline to it, with the rat, the snake, the pig, and the wolf. And yeah, let's get straight into it. Act 1, The Fallen Kingdom.
As soon as the king had marched his army into the barbarian homeland, rumors began of a plot to seize the throne. When news came of the king's capture, the country was invaded. Several nobles, including your father, sought to end the bloodshed, but on the way to meet for negotiations, their party was massacred by a band of unknown raiders. Bruised and exhausted, you have been beaten back to a forest on an overlooked peninsula, where a small group of loyal troops are hiding. Although the country is lost, maybe from this refuge, you can at least avenge your father's death.
Mission 1, Gathering the Lost.
I say we act now and strike while the iron is hot.
No. The few men we have would be cut down like lambs to the slaughter. We need time to gather our forces.
Nonsense! I shall take 6 of my finest men into enemy territory by the cover of darkness, and...
No, just listen. Our men are close to starvation. This is what we must do.
The debate rages on well into the night, but eventually Lord Woolsack takes you to one side.
Sir Longarm tells me he knew your father well, which is why I'm giving you your chance to prove yourself. It is time you got your first taste of command.
Okay, click to continue. You can see the map that is held by the wolf, Mr. Piggy, the rat, and the snake. So we'll be heading off to the first mission.
We need you to oversee the setting up of a good-sized base camp. Start by finding a suitable clearing, then use some of the wood plentiful in this area to begin your construction.
Okay, so all we need to do is to get 20 meat and 40 food. That should be easy enough. We can place the keep just about anywhere that has space to do so. The granary is obviously very important, where we collect all of our food. Wood is the primary source of building. You do get stone as well, but most things are built with wood. And yeah, so on this one it's simple. We just want to get our economy up and running with the woodcutters. we need people to man each building, so we have to manage the resources of people. And gold is also very important, but that will only come into effect later in the game. The happiness of your troops, it determines how quickly they spawn, and the housing determines how many people we have, or what is the maximum amount of people. Our population limit, which is 8 out of 8, and every house adds another 8 to that. And so if we built a hunter's post now, it wouldn't be manned. Well, it would be because there's one left here, but we wouldn't be able to have more. The wood choppers we want to have close to the trees because they chop 3 logs and then bring to their hut, and when they've finished working on it, they take the plank, to the storage, and then we can build more buildings. You can see the wood going up now.
A message from your scribe. Scouts are reporting that packs of wolves are closing in on the castle. We must get the supplies stored.
See, we don't have enough men to...
A message from your scribe. Animal tracks have been reported in the area, sire.
We don't have enough men to fill the positions up here, so we have to build a hovel to get more people. And as we get more people, they will fill out the pieces that are missing, the buildings that are missing. Obviously, the more people we have, the more food they eat. So we have to balance it. But seeing as this is the first mission, we're not too worried about getting it just right. We will build 2 more woodcutters so that we can fill out the idle peasants. And if there's any more idle peasants, we will build more hunting posts. Looks like there's 2 more. There we go, so we should be at maximum efficiency. And now all we have to do is wait for them to fill up the granary.
Our food stocks are dwindling, my liege.
Here is Lord Lythp. He is walking around, making sure everybody is working and not being lazy. As we can see, the remastered version looks so much better than the original. So much prettier, so much neater. The music is very nostalgic as well. I think Stronghold is also 20 years. Wow. Imagine having fun with a 20-year-old game. Unheard of. What happened there? I didn't even see. Oh, what?
Stocks are very low, sire.
A seagull was hunting for food. I've never seen that before.
Our granary stocks are growing, sire.
Right, our granary stocks are growing. Our hunters are hunting. Our wood choppers are chopping. We can also add more storage, if I can find where it is, to our stockpile. We probably will need to do that later on in the campaign. The same with our granary, which I can't find. Here it is. We can also make our granary larger as well. We can turn the map. We get a better angle. Later on, when we build walls, we can also lower the buildings so we can see better of what's going on.
Victorious, sire.
Ah, easy!
Whilst the the men frantically ferry precious supplies into the granary. Sir Longarm and Lord Woolsack ride into the camp.
Job well done. Not too bad for your first attempt.
No, no, no! The fool has pitched camp in the middle of the wolves' migration track.
Whoops.
Good. It will give the men some well-needed practice before we make our strike.
Poof! Now I have no choice but to send out a scout to find a more permanent position.
Okay, and we will return with the next mission.